Hey guys, it's Nicole, and I wanted to do a quick video sharing the files that I selected from the NicoleJones91 design store and printed out. Now, this was a lot, but it was because everything in the store was still on sale and half price. I'm not 100% sure when I'm filming this if they still are. If they are, I'll leave a link in the description box as well as a discount code. And all that good stuff. So I have mentioned before, I'm kind of a basic bee when it comes to embellishments. So those are the things that I kind of gravitate towards to include in my stash. So these are the like fall labels in, I guess she calls it orange 2. And I pretty much will probably just use these. It comes as one file with the black text and the white text, but I kind of gravitate more towards like this side of it. So I may go ahead and just not cut out these and just kind of stick them in the back of my binder and then just kind of have these available. I also printed out the Christmas phrases in red 1. So basically, from my understanding of the online store, these come in like every color in her palette. I went basic. I know I'm going to be doing some Thanksgiving type photos soon, so I kind of was thinking ahead of layouts that I am going to be working on and what will work with that. So I figured this one would be good for like decorating our tree this year. Then I went ahead and got some more of the grid paper. Somebody asked me in a recent video like which one I normally get, because there's one that says medium and I think one that says large. I prefer the medium. This is just kind of the one that I like. I used the pink one. Pretty much I used a whole sheet on a bunch of different layouts in my Easter kit. And so I think what I'm going to do is every month I'm just going to kind of go in and get some more colors of these. That way I can kind of just end up collecting like all the colors. So I got red 1, green 2, and this is like really hard to see, so I'm not sure like how much of this you guys are interested in, but purple 1 and purple 2. Then I went back into the alphabets. So far I'm liking the square ones over the circle ones. The circle ones I tried to cut out on my Cameo. It didn't work out very well, and I don't have a punch that would fit. I did just find out somebody was sharing one that they had bought that I kind of want to look into getting, but it's out of stock online right now, so I think I'm going to hold off on the circle ones for now. So I just added a couple more colors of these. So I got red 1, green 2, orange 2, which looks more like brown when it prints out on my printer. Orange 1, which again, this is how it's printing out on my printer, looks more like a soft coral, which I like. Dark gray. And I think I got dark gray because there's not actually like a true black. I think this is like what counts as like black letters. And then purple 2 and purple 1. So from then, again, I was kind of interested in some of these, some of like the smaller ones. Like, it would take me years to use this many cameras, but I do like that this is called yellow, but you're actually getting some that read more brown and some that read more green on one file, which is nice. So I kind of wanted to play around with these. I did try to trace these in my Silhouette Studio, but it was having a hard time with how close some of these are. I think if you had like a scan and cut, I think it would be a little bit more user-friendly. I also got the yellow assorted tabs because, again, even though it's titled yellow, this one to me reads more of like a poop brown and then like just like a true green. Same thing, brown small frames. This I'm thinking ahead of like Thanksgiving layouts and things that I've got coming up that I want to be able to kind of play around with. I also went ahead and I wanted to see what the gray cameras looked like printed out, so I grabbed those. Basically, it's the same image, they're just colored a little bit differently. Then I also grabbed the red assorted tabs, which it's titled red, but I would say, again, this is my printing, that maybe this one reads the most like a red, so you're kind of getting some pinks. You're getting more like raspberry color mixed in there. To me, this is the kind of thing that I like. And this one I did test out on my Cameo. It traced very well on the actual image. Everything had cut lines on it. When I sent it to my Cameo, it cut out all of these and this row perfectly. From here down, it shifted 1/4 of an inch over, and it was not like that in the software. It did it on this one and it did it on my yellow ones. So I'm not really sure why it does that. Again, 100% could be just something I'm missing out on user error. So I just reprinted them and figured I'll hand cut them. This is not a bad shape to hand cut. I got the red 2-inch circle labels. Again, I'm thinking that I can kind of incorporate the more true red hue with a Christmas layout that I need to get going on. Then I also went ahead and tried the journaling labels, and I just grabbed purple. Again, I just kind of, this time I just picked like a color. In this instance it was purple, and just grabbed a couple things from the shop in that color. And I think I'm going to try to do that next month as well. Then these are full black labels, so no gradient. These are just all black labels, different sizes and shapes. This reminds me of the ones like October Afternoon used to have. And then I got the purple version. So again, I just kind of picked a color, picked some basics to go with it. Then I kept seeing this, and it's very bright and vibrant on the computer screen, and that is something that you do have to kind of think about. But I think it printed out really good. This is her, I think it's Radiant Rainbows is like the color scheme, but I liked that instead of buying 1-inch circle labels or whatever in red and orange and yellow and green and blue and purple, this you're kind of getting like a good rainbow on one sheet, because I only need 3 or 4 at a time. I went ahead and did the same thing with the journaling labels, the assorted tabs, and then finally the camera, and apparently somebody was sitting by the printer. So yeah, these, I'm totally not going to be able to get to all of this stuff in my 2 videos this month. I think primarily I am wanting to play around with some of like the red and green stuff for a Christmas layout that I have planned, and then kind of see where I go from there. So I just wanted to share with you the things that I had decided to work with this month from her shop, and I will catch you guys later with a process video more than likely. Bye!